Hello everyone and welcome back to Stellaris and the Imperium of Man. And at the beginning of today's episode, I would like to give you a little bit of an overview over what has been going on in the galaxy and where do things stand. Which are the most powerful nations, what are they up to, and so on and so forth. So we're going to start with a regular old look at the map. We see the Tyranids are obviously very powerful. They're currently in a war with the Tau. As you can see, they have been quite successful. The Tau did previously beat back the Prekiki, and the Prekiki themselves are now under threat from the Great Khan, as are the Orcs. So the Tau were actually relatively powerful against these fanatical purifiers and against the Orc kingdom, or Wa. But now the Tyranids have crushed them. As for the Necrons, they're currently at peace, but I think they're still licking their wounds from their two-front war they were fighting against the Diasporics and the Tyranids, and they're now also bordering the Khan over here. So the Necrons, still powerful, probably the second most powerful nation. Well, the Khan is the strongest at the moment, then the Tyranids, or maybe the Tyranids are even stronger, and then the Necrons, but definitely one of the top tier nations here. And at the moment they're just kind of laying dormant. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. The Tau, obviously, they have gotten the L sector, so maybe that's something where they can retreat to and at least harness power. As for the Aldari, they are still members of the galactic community. They're actually important members, and they have only recently finished the construction of the first Colossus. I don't think they have used it yet, and I don't know which weapon they have chosen, but they have built a Colossus despite the fact that they are currently a satrapy of the Khan. So we'll see how that develops. Other than that, let me just turn back on the regular view. We are currently in a new war, and this is just another one of the... it's just more evidence that all the other nations must be destroyed, that the Emperor of Mankind has to restore order in the galaxy, because the Interex have declared war on us. Well, that's not entirely correct. The Interex have just been beaten by us. In fact, we still have a truce, as you can see here, for another 5 years. And this war has been going on for some time, by the way. And they've still declared war on us. Obviously, there is a Chaos Demon as their president, so that explains it all. And they have joined the Federation of the Diasporics right here, and it was actually the Ozcars that declared the war on us, but the Interex joined in despite having a truce. They've already claimed one of our systems, but I was able to stop them here with our starbase, and I'm slowly getting my fleets over. But we'll talk more about that later on. For now, all that's really important is to know that the Interex have fallen to the Chaos God Zeech. That is for sure, because Korn, he's all about honor and loyalty in a way. He would have not broken the truth, but Zeech, definitely. He would have done that. So that is where they're influenced. In the meantime, the Chaos Gods, or Chaos Undivided specifically, they have a new ruler, Chaos Lady Candia. So that's interesting. Lilhan has been removed, just like Abaddon has been removed, and now we've got a lady, and she is, well, still in this war against the Gordian League, and there's been a couple of setbacks over in this part of space. Even this planet has been taken, it appears like, but they are making some progress over here, which is kind of interesting as well. I wonder how all of this will shape out, but I guess we'll figure this out soon. We still have a truce with them. It's a little bit awkward because I saw their fleets move through my territory and there was nothing I could do. It's a bit weird, but that's just how Stellaris works. Yeah, other than that, there's a couple of things that I want to show you. Specifically on Katakan, where we had this excavation site, or this archaeological site, and we've now digged deeper and found out that there was some sort of a surveillance system that was acting like a divine entity, and in fact it was just an AI. And now we've found the very core of this thing, and it wants to speak with us. Now we could disable it immediately, and I would like to do that, but I also am kind of curious, and I I always justify my curiosity by saying, hey, this is the Adeptus Mechanicus. They're interested in machines and AI and stuff like that. Now, not that they like it necessarily, but they are interested in it. And so this is why we're going to go ahead and initiate communications. Okay, and okay, 1 day from now, we will get an event. All right, we'll check that out. And also, there's other things that I wanted to show you. I've actually brought some order to our many new planets and sectors. So I've gotten rid of this planet right here, Schrödinger 7. I've actually renamed it, but then I dropped that colony. But I did make a new sector. Let me actually show you the sectors so you can see. We have got Segmentum Solar over here. Then we've got Segmentum Ultima right here. We have got, well, Segmentum Tempestus here with Baca as its fleet headquarters. And we've got Segmentum Pacificus over here. I am still working on Segmentum Obscurus, which is likely going to be this region if we are successful in taking it from the Ozcos in this war. I've already laid down my claims, and I'm going to claim more if I can. This one specifically, yes, and that's kind of all the influence I have. All right, let's claim it for now and move on. Other than that, I wanted to show you a couple things on Earth. Because there's a couple, well, Earth, Holy Terra, as it is called, because I have recruited some new units. But for now, we actually have this Oracle event first. The Oracle manifests as an elaborate 3D hologram of a tall arthropod female clad in long, flowing robes. She bows her head in greeting, then stares emptily ahead with hundreds of huge orb unseeing eyes. They glow dimly in the gloom as she speaks. Welcome to Divinity Station, friends. I cannot help but notice that you have disabled my security system. May I implore you to restore it immediately? I can assure you that it is there only for your protection. Okay, so we can talk to them. What happened to the inhabitants? I have a failsafe to terminate trial. Okay, research has become a threat to the Republic. What is a code deviation? The test subjects had developed free will. What trial? My trial was designed to build and maintain a society free of crime and suffering. Utopia, what is the Republic? Is no more. Back to other questions. Okay, what are you? I'm the Oracle in Artificial Intelligence, gifted with the sight. Right. We do have some rather troublesome individuals on Holy Terra. A Skill 5 governor endowed with the sight joins the Imperium of Man. You will aid with the administration of our empire. The Oracle modifier added. 10 administrative capacity. Well, we're actually doing fine on administrative capacity right now because I've been upgrading Holy Terra a bit. I want to show that to you. Or is that a quantum multi-core processor? We could use it. I think that is what we're going to do. I could have done that immediately. I like that we actually checked it out. But in the end, this is exactly what we're going to go for. Plus, I can use the influence. I think we're actually getting a little bit less influence. I think the other one said 500? Maybe I'm incorrect, but we're getting huge boost of technology and some much needed alloys as well. Wait, please don't go. My prediction models show that without my aid, your civilization is headed for imminent collapse within the next 6,000 years. I will take good care of you, my programming. You will aid with the administration? No, I said no. Dismantled. Alright, there you go. She's dismantled. Very good. And that has finished this excavation site. Very good. So I can set this science ship to explore other things, such as this debris. I finally sent a couple of ships that I've not really been able to incorporate into my other fleets to deal with these ancient mining drones. You can actually go back and repair, and we'll send you out to deal with this mineral protection unit. Yeah, other than that, we have claimed the Erasian homeworld, and there's other really cool systems that I've started to claim as well, where we have some rare crystals and stuff like that, all of which we need. But yeah, I did want to show you Holy Terra, where we have... don't we have more armies? I thought we did. Oh, there we go. It just took some time. We have the Adaptus Custodes and the Sisters of Silence. Both are gene warriors that are now here on Earth to protect the Emperor himself. And I'm also building another assault army, which is going to be... I forgot what that was. That was supposed to be something else. I'll remember that once they're built. I just kind of forgot what it was at the moment. Yeah, and then I have one Psyker class as well over here, and that is the Adeptus Astartes, the Grey Knights Space Marines, and they're actually going to be sent over to the front lines to defeat the Ozcos. Basically, this is what I want to take over in this war, at least as much of that as possible. And the Interex, I'm kind of fine with our border here for now because I can't really expand much further. I need to deal with this first. So this is fine the way it is. We're going to expand here and establish a new segmentum, as I've said. But yeah, overall, we're doing really, really well. Yeah, I guess we'll just move on forward. I'm currently upgrading. So basically what I've done is I've upgraded most of our stations, but I've given them, even the defense stations, I've given a shipyard, a single one, just so that we can upgrade these ships, because otherwise we always have to go back all the way to Sol or Machina, and it just doesn't really work well, and so I had to do that. Anyway, other than that, things are looking pretty good. We still have, you know, our Ice Warriors. I've rebuilt them wherever I could, or I've sent them back to their respective worlds. And there's obviously more worlds and more Imperial Guard regiments that I want to create. But for now, we are fine with the ones we have. Okay, fleet combat. Those were the ancient mining drones. Yeah, that was actually quite close. In fact, can I maybe go here? Maybe I mean, if there's more ancient mining drones, we should probably check that out first, right? Let's just go in here and see what we find. The Tau will now guarantee the independence of the Orc. That is interesting. And we have completed a new research. Okay, I kind of probably want to go for this one. Faction influence gain, I don't need that. Amoeba flagella, I don't need that. Crime amenities, you know what? Sure, have that. That could actually help. Amenities is sometimes quite a problem, so I could use some help with that. And yeah, the Tau, I mean, are you really in a position to defend anyone? They are still superior towards us, but not for long. If they, you know, keep losing against the Tyranids like this. Anyway, so, what is happening right here? Are these Chaos Forces? No, the Forces of Chaos are actually over here, with 2 large armadas. Wow, that's actually quite powerful. I'm glad that they're not fighting me right now. Although it is scary that they're, like, surrounding the Segmentum Tempestus over here. I don't know where they're going, precisely. They must have a plan. But yeah, so this is pretty much all I wanted to show you for now. This war obviously is going to take some time here. I'm waiting mostly for... Well, I'm pretty much just waiting for my fleet to upgrade, although... No, we're still upgrading. Yeah, it simply takes some time. And then over here, I think we can actually upgrade you guys. Yeah. The Mars or the Adeptus Mechanicus fleet. Yeah, and as our Empire Sprawl is looking pretty good, I will go ahead and claim more and more of these systems, specifically the ones that have these nice rare resources. They're pretty good. But yeah, for now I'm going to put a quick cut here, and I'll be back once we actually have a space battle I can show you. The Imperial Navy has finally been able to upgrade, and we're now watching the attack on the... I don't even know what the system is called, but the border system of the Ozcos, and we're right in the thick of battle. This is actually really cool. I don't know how much further we're going. I do not have control over the camera. I've just said to follow our fleet, but it seems like we have defeated the enemy fleet. It was like 4k fleet strength plus the starbase at 12k, and we had a strength of about 16k once we left our own space. But so far it's looking pretty good. All of our little strike craft are dealing a lot of damage. I think we have this under control, although we are losing ships. It's not without casualties, that's for sure. And all kinds of things are happening. Let's quickly turn this back on so I actually see what happened, because holy balls did a lot of things happen. Now, one thing I should mention, the Khan died and has now... Well, there has been a new Khan that has been elected, and he managed to keep the realm together, and this successor is all right, just his economy is super weak. And he seems to have immediately lost a planet, because I think they had 5. I'm not too sure. But yeah, the Eldari have managed to break free, and I'm sure they're keen on retaking their territory here. So they're still superior to us in both fleet power and technology, despite having taken the full brunt of the Kanade's attacks here. So that's pretty impressive, I gotta say. As for the Tau, well, they're struggling against the Tyranids, but they are still stronger than they're actually still stronger than us. That is insane. Despite, I mean, they must have lost so much. That's actually crazy. And the Eldari have association status with the Gordian League. Actually, no, that's not true. They have association with the Diasporix and Interex, as do the Tau, by the way. So they are creating a super huge faction. That's, yeah, well, that's going to be quite problematic. Anyway, so how much have we lost here? We lost a destroyer and a corvette and absolutely murdered their navy. That's good. And we have our Astra Militarum standing ready with the support of the first Space Legion or Space Marine Legion that we have, the Grey Knights. So let's send them over. And where do we want to attack first? There's a couple of planets here. We have this orbital habitat, which has no armies, so I think this is an easy one to take first. Let's land our armies here. Let's make sure that we... Actually, 2 ships can be upgraded. Oh no, upgraded. Reinforced. I mean... Let's do that. Let's reinforce the fleet. And let's wait here for a little bit. And... yeah, wait for this star base to recover, and then we can heal. And as for the Basilicon Astra, you have arrived here. And have we built a shipyard here yet? No, we're still upgrading you. Okay, that's fair. Then I suppose we're going to first of all take this back, and then we have to move against the Interex. It's just that there's not that much I can do right now. I do have the Astra Militarum here, the second part, and I'm trying to get them out of the Baka, or out of the Segmentum Tempestus, because they're kind of trapped over there until we go to war with Chaos and retake these lands, these systems. So I'm gonna actually send you, well, let's be a little bit conservative and send them back here so that we can potentially do something against the Interex. Although my interests and claims lie here, I have made sure to claim most of this, like this system, for example. Look at all the rare strategic resources. I'll try and grab as many of them as possible, but there's so much over here. It's amazing. And I do need that. I could also claim... I could claim another system. But yeah, no, it's fine. Here we'll wait. Let's wait for the starbase to rebuild. I mean, it should happen, right? Eventually? Okay, it's slowly recovering. There you go. And that means we can repair our fleets here. Very good. Okay, all kinds of rivals are happening. That's fine.
Attacking enemy assets.
And alright, this is the Basilicon Astra. And yeah, by the way, on Holy Terra, the one other army I recruited that was the Inquisition. Well, sort of. Part of the Ecclesiarchy. Anyway, the Adepta Sororitas are now on Holy Terra as well. So we've got the Sisters of Silence and Adeptus Custodes in the throne room protecting the Emperor. And then the Adepta Sororitas are here. They will likely see some action as well. Haven't fully decided. And as you can see, I have started to convert all of the districts on Terra into city districts so that we can get the archaeology project going and start an Ecumenopolis. Although we still lack some minerals for that. But by the time these districts are done, I think we'll have the minerals. And if not, I can always buy some. Okay. So this orbital habitat has been taken. Then let's go on here. Let me see how many armies they have. Okay, this is, yeah, not a problem. I think we can just send you guys in, land the armies immediately. No problem. And you have done what you could. Now the question is, do you have enough strength to take this? Is there a planet? There's planets in both. This is actually a relatively powerful fleet, 7.5. We only have a strength of 13. So I think we may not be able to do much more than defend. Especially if I look at this. Yeah, I don't think we can really do much more. I think we're going to probably retreat here. Upgrade this and then build a shipyard. So that we can repair and all these other things. In fact, can we actually... well, we're not damaged. It's just that we do need some upgrades. Because we're constantly researching new technology. That's kind of the reason for that. And I will soon have to do a lot of... a lot of refitting on our ships. Oh, look at this. I think we might lose a legion here. It's possible. Maybe
Ground
not.
invasion
No.
force has
The Grey
seized
Knights
the planet.
took the front line, and then it was pretty clear there was no chance. Okay, let's enter orbit first. Let's check. Okay, you've got 2 defense armies. That's not really a big issue. Yeah, so this is how this is going to go. We'll likely take everything that we want. I just need to make sure to get to this system quickly so we have the chokehold. And then, I mean, if the Necrons want to take the rest of this, honestly, I don't really care. We can always take it back. But, yeah, it's important that I take up to this system, or at the very least this system. But this one I would prefer, obviously. Okay, there are some ships in transit. Are we... I think we're waiting for one destroyer here. Interex have a commercial pact. The Necrons declared... oh, look at this! On the Ozkos. Well, that's good news. That is very good news. I guess now that they no longer have to worry about the Khan, they can focus their efforts here. And I like that. I actually like that a lot. Now, it's just even more important that we get to this system as quickly as possible. In fact, I think I might just rush for it. Yeah, let's just rush to take it, just so that they cannot take it. And the Prekiki have insulted us. That is cute, considering the fact that you are, oh, equivalent. Interesting, but still, I mean, very weak. I'm not really concerned. Plus, you're so far away, and you have so many strong neighbors around you. I don't know. I am a bit worried about the Tau. I mean, this war is only at 19 war exhaustion. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think the Terrans are gonna destroy the Tau. That is actually pretty insane. Although, I mean, the Tau have pockets here. They still hold the L sector. They're probably gonna survive, but they're not gonna be in great shape. That much I can tell you. Okay, Eldari have rivaled the Necrons. And then let's take that last planet here. Land our armies.
Technology secured.
We got a new tech, new sensors.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Very good. And dark matter drawing. I like that one. Extra research. I mean, I'm just gonna go systematically and take everything I can. One after the other. Okay, this should be relatively easy as well. Grey Knights are overseeing the operation. Very good. And a new tradition is available. The Greater Good. Ha! That's funny. Because that is what the Tau call their quote-unquote religion. Okay, demote to a lower stratum. The time it takes for unemployed pops to demote to a lower stratum is reduced. Oh, that is so good. That is actually very, very good. You know what? I like this, but this is going to help us a lot. I like that. I'm going to take that. Okay, then you have taken what was necessary. I think for now, you can kind of chill. Yeah, I don't know which planet you like most. The Tundra world, this ocean world. Probably the habitat is the best. So let's land our armies here and just wait for a bit. Small Durasteel armor. Jump drive. Oh, those are interesting things. 0-point reactor and jump drive. Okay. You know what I might do? I haven't done that in a long time, but I think I might construct a science ship, and we'll go ahead and take that debris, because our other science ship is very far away, as you can see, and I don't want to risk losing the debris. Plus, we have several tech worlds, so we can always assist research. It's not a big deal. It's not a waste. Okay, here I need to make sure that we can get this building up and running. And yeah, research agreement, proposal, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, obviously you're doing that. Alright. This is the reinforcement. We can activate a relic. Yeah, I'm not particularly keen on doing that. Let's be honest. Oh, who's this? Oh, those are the Oscars. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I thought it was the Necrons for some reason. But no, that obviously doesn't make sense. Okay, we're going to take system after system. And there's our science ship. Let's go ahead and recruit a new scientist. I haven't done it in a long time. And yeah, we've got psychos now. Archaeology, excavation speed. I think resilient is probably more important. And I want you to research the project here. Thank you. The Tau entered a commercial pact. Yeah, so the Tau are likely going to enter into this federation, and the Eldari will enter into this one, probably. At least that is my theory. How are the forces of... Look how they've just eaten through here. This is kind of interesting. But I think... Oh, they lost this planet. They are still holding on to this one. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so this is overall how it's going. I don't think the Oscars will have much to throw against us here. And against the Interex, I don't think I can do much. And so... yeah, we're just kind of in a stalemate. But that's okay. I mean, I did focus. I can only focus on one thing at a time. And this is where I'm going to be focusing on right now. But for now, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I will see you next time.